Alam mo, very frustrated si Jon Ordonio. Kausap ko kanina, partner, at tinawagan din ako sa telepono kahapon, no?
Talaga?
And Jon Ordonio was saying, what's the problem? Sabi niya, my mom is Filipina. She speaks Ilocano. You can call her up, sabi niya. My grandparents are Filipino, sabi niya. But of course, hindi nila kasi maintindihan yung itong bagong ruling, no? That requires a DOJ confirmation of their certificate of recognition.
Maniwala ka, hindi lamang siya hindi nakakaintindi. No? Marami ang hindi nakakaintindi.
Actually, dapat linawin din natin that the PBA made this requirement, I think, as a way to be able to pave the way for no future problems. No? So I guess this is what we might call early growth pains, no? As far as the Fil-Am requirements are concerned.
Policing the ranks, ika nga, of
Yes.
course, yung making sure that everything is A-okay. Ayaw na nilang mapaso muli dun sa mga napangyayari nakalipas.
Alam ba, partner, dito sa San Miguel, a team that is playing without, eto, si Danny Seigle, no? You can see a lot of changes in their movement, and you can also see that Stephen Howard will try to take early control of this game, no? He is the important. There's Jon Ordonio. He's
Sarap ng
sucking
nguya,
on his
no?
lollipop. Yeah. Eto si Stephen Howard, kaliwete siya. And Will Antonio is another player who's not able to play. He is awaiting his DOJ confirmation. Outside of that, of course, he has a heart problem. No?
Yes.
And sabi niya, he will be sitting out the entire seconds underway.
Quite interesting is Ali Peak's case. You know, he's playing today, although isa pa yung, ika nga hindi pa nako-confirm, but according to team manager El Marianga, everything is A-okay. It's just a matter of time. In fact, naka-file na yung kay Ali Peak.
Alam mo, partner, this is not an indication that teams are doubtful or
Yes.
unwary of the legitimacy of their Fil-Ams. Hindi kasi, I think what they're fearful of is having to pay the 500,000 peso fine kung hindi umabot
Ng
yung
31.
DOJ clearance by July 31st. No? So,
Exactly.
and yun naman it's not because of illegitimate or legitimate. No? It's really the facility of processing these papers. Now, hindi naman nasa control ng PBA yung proseso ng DOJ, and that's the reason why some teams are wary of this deadline, because baka naman sila magbayad ng katakot-takot at sayang naman, ano?
Mabuti na lang at hindi ka nga naninigurado kung sa nagkakaproblema. Sa itong larong ito, mga kaibigan, naninigurado din po ang dalawang koponan sa isang panalo ngayon dahil gusto nila magpasimula ng magandang San Miguel coming into this game, winning. Samantalang ang Sunkist naman natalo in their first game, so they want to get back in the winning track. And right now our score, San Miguel on top by 1, 3-2. Nice steal by Racela, lead pass to Mostre. Ando si Lastimoa, hindi nasindak si Mike Mostre. Alam mo, marami nagtataka kinito na si Mike Mostre daw maganda nilalaro. Nakakalimutan nila ito si Mostre was a starter kung panahon ni Ron Jacobs dito sa San Miguel Beer until dumating si Danny Seigle.
Partner, kanina nasabi natin, no, na itong Pop Bola might have a few surprises for San Miguel. Now, I don't doubt that because, well, we highly respect the coaching ability of Coach Chot Reyes. But partner yung kanyang assistant na si Binky Fabis used to be an assistant coach of San Miguel. So Fabis knows a lot of secrets of San Miguel.
Yes.
And I'm sure na-discuss na ni Binky Fabis yung mga secrets na yun with Chot Reyes, and that's why I'm anticipating a few surprises here from Pop Bola in how to play San Miguel.
Here's Nelson Asaytono. He shot horribly in his first game. Shot only 13% from 3-point range and only 25% mula sa 2-point range.
Talking about shooting horribly, partner, ito, nakita natin yung unang tira ni Carl Thomas, and I don't think he's got a nice touch from the outside.
Dapat siguro iwasan na yan. And talking about touches from the outside, Stephen Howard showing a thing or two from the side.
Alam mo, effortless, partner. Nakausap ko si Steven kanina, no? And he was telling me that he never expected to play in the PBA this early in his career. Sabi niya, he knew that eventually he would be playing here because he's married to a Filipino.
Oo.
But sabi niya, he still has aspirations to play in the NBA, but he's hoping to be able to get training dito sa PBA and then join the Veterans Camp sa NBA later on,
Well,
sometime in October.
He's only 30 years old, so
Yes.
definitely a lot of playing years para kay Stephen Howard. And as you said, a legitimate NBA player. In fact, played or was part of at least a championship series in his career. And Stephen Howard showing why he is, well, why he is one of the best. Stephen Howard, who's 6'7", 250, and played for the DePaul University.
That's right. That's Jesuit school in Illinois, and he was an All-American in that school. And plus, he was also an academic All-American pick.
Ba? Ano sabihin nun? Matalino?
Matalino siya.
Ayun.
At tsaka yung kanyang grade point average, mataas-taas din. 3.38
Ba?
grade point average. And he was named to the academic All-American first team when he was a junior.
Para pala tayo yan, Kinito, ha?
Matalino.
Matalino.
Matalino na magaling pa sa basketball. Kaya, ano say mo?
Kung wala sila Kinito, 1 out of 1 sa Staples Center to. Huwag niyong ismolin yan. Who can brag about being a perfect from the field.
Partner, meron tayong video just in case
Hindi sila naniniwala.
baka hindi maniwala ang ating
abangan nyo yan.
meron tayong video.
In the coming coverages, mga kaibigan, ilalabas natin Tinito Henson at Anthony Suntay in action against Shaquille O'Neal.
And talking about action, ito si Nelson Asaytono. Sabi ko, partner, kanina before this game, ito si Nelson puputok, no? Extra motivation ito, partner, because remember, he was displaced by San Miguel.
Yes.
And he wants to be able to show that he can play ball against his former team.
3-second ball hogging violation laban kay Stephen Howard, and that will turn the ball over.
Hindi pa masyadong alam siguro ni Howard yung rule na yon.
Sa NBA ba walang ganun?
Meron silang backing violation. The game.
That's right. Para hindi mo masyadong hinahawakan ng bola. Ito, Lastimoa taking a jump shot. Sablay. Howard gets the rebound. 7.5 remaining in the first quarter. San Miguel with an early 5-point lead.
Partner, ito si Stephen Howard. You see him there playing outside. He's nowhere near the post area because he's trying to get an illegal defense call.
And yun din ang kasarapan kapag nandun si Ildefonso, ano, Pinito, dahil
Yes.
alam ni Howard na meron namang pwedeng lumaban sa rebounds.
At alam mo, partner, that's why I feel also that maybe San Miguel may not be missing Danny Seigle too much.
Yes.
Because ito si Stephen Howard can play that spot. He can play the number 3 spot. And he can take that jumper, just like Danny Seigle. Now, of course, if you have a 6'8 player, you would rather have him play inside rather than outside. But yun nga lang, for San Miguel that is used to playing with Danny Seigle, para hindi na sila masyadong mag-adjust sa kanilang offensive plays, why not just play Howard in Danny Seigle's spot?
First game, laban sa Barangay Ginebra was played a lot inside, shot 43% from the field. Nice stop by Mustre. Sa empty pass kay Lastimoa. Here's Mustre running the break. Laban kay Ria Lubit, and Mike Mustre now with 4 points. At ang San Miguel, abante ng 7, 11-4, 6.5 remaining sa first quarter.
Looking disorganized, partner, itong Papola, no? Ewan ko lang if they're looking for Jon Ordonio.
Oh, alam mo,
Because he's the playmaker of this team.
actually that was one of the problems of Sunkist yung sa laban nila against Mobiline. They led for a while in that ball game. Pero nung inupo nila si Arboleda, ang nagpo-point guard na doon si Lastimoa or si Carl Thomas.
And take a look at another botch play of Sunkist.
Nasa likod yung pasa ni Rosella. Tried to be a little fancy there. Olsen Rosella watching that fast break.
Yes.
But talk about fast break. The previous play, ang San Miguel came through with a fast break. Mustre on the firing end. At ang slow-mo na yan, brought to you by PLDT, the power of convergence. 7-point ball game. Ali Peak nasa labas. They're still in the perimeter. 11 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Arboleda looks for Ali Peak. He top scored for Sunkist. Another turnover here. Lead pass, Ildefonso. Hahabulin. Dalawang humabol. Hindi man nakaya. And a lot of turnovers.
Looking very disorganized ang offensive thrusts ng Sunkist, no? And San Miguel is not really making that extra effort to play a better brand of defense, no? Hindi lang masyadong organized ang laro ng Sunkist, kanya parang easy na nakakakuha ng bola itong San Miguel in their defense.
Jon Reyes and Jong Wichiko. Tale of two coaches.
You look at the mismatch, partner, in the import situation. Here you have Mike Mustre going up against Carl Thomas, no? And that's why he needs to have the ball. Eto, he's got 2 players doubling him and 2 small players, but he has no move towards the hoop.
Billy Reyes, who was activated by Sunkist, taking that desperation heave at tatawagan ng violation ang Sunkist Juicers. You know, this is actually a first in the history of the PBA na tatlong magkakapatid ang nasa isang koponan, no? Si Chot Reyes ang head coach, Mike Reyes is an assistant coach of Sunkist, and now si Billy Reyes is a player of his RFM franchise team. Of course, there's Jon Reyes na playing assistant coach din ng Alaska Milk naman.
And again, the hot shooting of San Miguel from the outside. Well, Billy Reyes is playing because Jon Ordonio hindi siya makakalaro.
Oh.
Because they are still awaiting his DOJ clearance. Just one shot for Sunkist partner. No? Hindi sila nakaka-offensive rebound.
Abuda, nilaglag ni Howard. Umangat. And he was bottled up there. Handled last by Stephen Howard. And now Lago will check in for Danny Ildefonso. A luxury para kay Jong Wichiko na may upo si Ildefonso early in the game. They're up by 11.
Dapat naman. To si Jeffrey. I mean,
Galing pa managalog niya.
Rudy Hatfield is also a legit Fil-Am. There's no question. Si Eric Meng, ganun din. I mean, nakita na natin yung ina ni Eric Meng.
Si Olsen Rosella. Tira ni Billy Reyes sa fly.
And again, just one attempt for Sunkist.
Nako, pinost niya ni Lago si Reyes. Gives it back to Rosella. Repost play. Lago goes inside. At si Abuda ang libre sa kanto. Parang si Efren Bata Reyes.
Corner pocket jumper.
Corner pocket.
At hindi na masyado nakaka-rotate yung yung Sunkist sa kanilang depensa. San Miguel doing a good job of moving the ball around, looking for the open man. Malaki ang lamang ng San Miguel dito.
Nice cut by Billy Reyes, and he will get his first 2 points in the ballgame. Alam nyo, si Billy Reyes was a third round 20th overall pick of Purefoods back in '94 when Chot was still the coach ng Purefoods then, but he was never signed in the PBA. At naglaro yan of course sa PBL tapos sa NBA, and this is his first stint dito sa professional league ng PBA. What a story. And now Victoria checking in para kay Olsen Rosella.
Well, you know the Reyes brothers really love basketball.
Oh, up to the father.
Si Gilbert,
Everybody.
ang kanilang ama. Si Chot, si Len.
Yes.
He's also someone who plays the game. Si Billy, Mike.
Outside shot ni Musa, supply offensive rebound ni Freddy Abuda, and
Yes.
Sun is just not doing anything right here.
Yun ang kulang sa Sunkist partner, yung offensive rebound. At pinapakita naman ng San Miguel how to get that job done.
Lago, sasaksak sa loob, double team, Locsin is in the ball game now, supply of tira.
Over the back, tamang-tama yung tawag na yun.
Laban kay Freddy Abuda. That'll be the first foul on Freddy Abuda. Eksakto sa ating second break of the first quarter. Through technology by Loctite.
Taas ng shooting percentage of San Miguel, partner, no? Because we saw some turnovers being turned into fast break points. And when you score layups, partner, tataas ang field goal percentage mo. 8 out of 13 for San Miguel. And for Sunkist, shooting only 30%. Much to be desired, partner, no? They're not getting on Carl Thomas, partner.
Okay.
And there is another Carl Thomas who played 3 years in the NBA.
Ganon.
And akala ko ito na nga, pero iba eh. Iba to eh.
Iba itsura o
So, ibang tao.
ibang paglalaro, ha? Oh.
Maybe the same name, but I don't know if it's a case of mistaken identity. I'm just hoping that Popol or Sunkist didn't
not
think
good.
that they were getting the Carl Thomas who played in the NBA and that they got somebody else. I'm hoping that hindi naman ganun na nangyari.
Well, right now, Carl Thomas is not showing us anything so far. And there's a PLDT 3-point shot mula kay Boybits Victoria. At yan ay nag-angat pa ng lamang ng San Miguel sa 14 puntos na po. 20-6 is our score. Carl Thomas is not scored here.
There's really no semblance of any pattern dito sa Sunkist offense. Who's posting up? Asaytono wants the ball.
And he will take the shot and miss it. He'll take another one. Pasa pala kay Locsin. Sasaksak si Locsin and he will get the 2 points off the glass. Jon Locsin scored only 4 points in 31 minutes back in his first game laban sa Mobiline. 20-8 ang ating puntalaan. Abante ng 12 ang San Miguel. Howard, power move. And Locsin gets the miss. A minute and 36 remaining. Thomas goes baseline. Nothing there. Tip in, wala pa rin. And he He is still struggling here. At makakatanggap siya ng foul. This one will go against Noli Locsin. That'll be number 1 on the tank. That will send Carl Thomas, or rather Stephen Howard, to the free throw line.
Mahirap din pasahin ng galaw ni Stephen Howard, partner. No? He's a left-handed player, but he can also drive strong towards his right. An NBA veteran, played for 3 NBA teams. Mataas ang shooting percentage nito, partner, from the line.
Yung una ang katanungan dito kay Stephen Howard, yung kanyang intensity kinito, and sabi nila nung practice daw, mga pre-conference games, medyo tinatamad. But in that game against Barangay Ginebra, he showed a little more than what we thought he would show, and this is Stephen Howard. Yes.
So I don't know if that means that he will play with less intensity so that hindi siya mai-injure, or he wants to be able to play at full capacity so that when he gets to the veterans camp sa NBA, talagang kasang-kasa na siya.
Banat na.
Oo, Stephen Howard.
Another PLDT 3-point shot. Short para kay Morbits Victoria. Thomas. Hinahabol ni Abuda. Asaytono. Ball fake. Drops it off. Carl Thomas is inside. Yes. First 2 points para kay Carl Thomas. Cutting down the San Miguel lead to 11, 21-10 with only 23 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Another high-scoring quarter para sa San Miguel. Ganito, ha?
And you would expect this, partner, no? These teams are playing without some of their key players. So rather than play the kind of tough defense you would expect from a full complement, they're playing rather loose, freewheeling ang kanilang game. That's why it's offense-oriented.
A second to go. Billy Reyes with a heave-o! And that'll do it sa ating first quarter, mga kaibigan. Muli pa isang magandang hapon sa inyo lahat, especially to our friends dyan sa Davao City. Welcome sa inyong Bayan ng Superstars as we take a look at some of the quick tight numbers noong first quarter.
Ito yung points of turnover na pinag-uusapan natin kanina. No? 11 points scored by San Miguel of 6 Sunkist turnovers. At karamihan ng partner were converted into layups. Kanyang taas na shooting percentage ng San Miguel in the first quarter.
Actually, San Miguel, dun sa laban nila against Barangay Ginebra, scored 20 points off the turnovers laban sa 12 ng Ginebra. Outside shot by Howard. He is 3 out of 5 from the field so far in this ball game. Samantalang si Carl Thomas is only 1 out of 7. Kinito.
Ito si Stephen Howard, partner. He shots all from the outside. All coming from the outside. Huh?
The league in turnovers averaging close to 22 a game. Asaytono, difficult shot. At siya'y makakatanggap ng foul.
It's a foul on number 10.
Ayan ay patented move.
Yes.
Patented move yan ni Nelson Asaytono, partner. He's not called the bull for nothing. Nakakita siya ng puwang down the baseline. He took it strong. It's a power move by Nelson. And he knew he was going to get contact, partner. And when he saw that nagkaroon ng puwang dun sa baseline, sabi niya, he's not going to get called for the offensive foul. There was nobody stopping him or challenging him from going inside.
Chot Reyes, mga kaibigan. First year as head coach ng RFM franchise. Well, he's done already what other coaches have not been able to do dito sa franchise na to, and that was bring them to at least to the quarterfinals last conference.
That's right. Sunod-sunod na kasi yung elimination.
Sunkist ay naghahanap na mas magandang finish. There's Freddy Abuda again, just staying around that basket, getting his opportunities. And Freddy Abuda now.
Well, Noli, what made that play possible? Yes,
with 4 points.
Freddy. What made that basket possible, partner, was the intelligence of Stephen Howard. Hinintay niya ma-double, ma-triple team siya. And then he passed the ball around to make sure that someone would be open. Although his pass did not directly lead to the basket, partner, it made that movement of the ball possible.
So Stephen Howard doing everything possible here para sa San Miguel Beer. Lalong-lalo na sa kawalaan ni Danny Seigle at saka ni Nick Velasco sa kanilang rotation today. Samantala si Nelson Asaytono picking up an offensive foul kanina. 10 minutes and 36 seconds. Tatlo pa rin po ang abante ng San Miguel. They led by as many as 14 kanina. And here's Howard.
Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, partner. You notice that he drove towards his right and he used his right hand. Kanya hindi bumabasa. Alam mo si Pique, left-handed din yan. Kagaya ni Stephen Howard.
Yes.
But he only goes one way. Howard goes different ways.
Carl Thomas running after that loose
Ay,
ball.
Nako, kita mo naman ang nangyari. You know, dalawang beses ko na napansin yun. Howard, tinatapik niya yung bola. If he cannot get possession of that rebound, he will tap that ball loose and he will hope that a teammate will pick up the loose ball.
Ito yung huling play ni Carl Thomas na naipasa kay Abuda. Then the bump foul by Billy Reyes. Slow-mo brought to you by PLDT, the power of convergence.
Ito, pumaposte na si Stephen Howard. And let's see how the defense reacts.
Zaldi Relibit is in the ball game now. Pinultan niya si Nelson Asaytono. Another PLDT three-point shot off to the left and out. Para kay Boybis Victoria.
But hindi maganda yung spacing sa San Miguel that time, no? Because they were trying to dump the ball in the hands of Stephen Howard at the post. But Musa was too close to him. Kanya the defense was able to stop that entry pass.
Samantala si Carl Thomas way off
Ang
there.
layo nun.
Locsin, mabuti na lang at nandun si Noli Locsin for his 4th point of the game at natapos ang abante ng San Miguel to a baker's dozen, 27-14.
Alam mo, partner, ito si Coach Chot Reyes, meron niya ito sinasabi kay Carl Thomas. I think he doesn't want Thomas taking that kind of a shot. I don't think he has a shot from the outside, partner. No?
Well, this guy took 10 shots from the three-point range in his first game and made only 1. Samantala, si Boybits, very close to the basket. Diyan mo medyo ka magtatanong, nasaan ang depensa ng Sunkist kung ganyang kaliit na mama ay nakakapasok all the way as close to that basket as possible. Noli Locsin nasa poste. Laban kay Dwight Lago. He turns around and gets another basket. Noli Locsin is sharp. 6 points in the ball game. He only scored 4 in his first game here. After playing 31 minutes, shot only 33% laban sa Mobiline.
Well, partner, if he has the hot hand, I would suggest that Sunkist goes to him, no? And run plays for Noli Locsin, because parang komportable yata si Noli Locsin in that matchup he has against Dwight Lago. Ito rin naman si Howard.
Oh, nice block. Super full kasi tapal mula kay Zaldi Relubit, pero may foul. Malamang ito kay Carl Thomas pa to. Yes. And liit na ni Mike Pustri. Pinal pa ni Thomas sa loob. Carl Thomas will pick up his first foul here. That is also the second team foul ng Sunkist Juicers.
Well, Carl Thomas played at College of Charleston and Western Kentucky University. Neither of those schools really has a good basketball program.
The pass by Boybits Victoria hitting the foot of Henry Fernandez, who has just checked in. Pinultan niya si Billy Reyes kanina. Shot clock is reset to 14 dahil nasipa nga ni Henry Fernandez yung bola. Double screen para kay Lago. Locsin sticking to him like a leech. Hinahanap nila si Howard muli. Laban kay Relubit. Howard kicks it out. Victoria will take a 3-point shot. Wala. Rebound. Picked up by Abuda.
And foul on Ali Pick. Ito naman si Freddy Abuda getting good position on Ali Pick.
Alam mo kung papanoorin natin yung play na yun, hinintay na lamang ni Abuda sa ilalim yung rebound. Hindi siya tumalon eh. Nung hindi maabot ni Ali Pick, sa kanya sinunggaban yung bola. Nawaan Samar native. And here's another whistle here. Si Zaldi Relubit ang tatawagan ng foul. By the way, ang ating mga referees in this first game, referee Chua, Tangonan, and Ramos.
New look pa lang pinapakita sa atin ni Zaldi Relubit with his mustache and goatee.
Oo nga, no. Yung kanyang salamin, matagal na yun eh. Pero yung kanyang bagong bad boy look.
Oo.
Boybits Victoria laban kay Henry Fernandez. Ang tanong dito ngayon finito, sino magpo-point guard sa Sunkist? Walang legitimate point guard dyan. We saw that this particular combination ng first game nila against Mobiline, it was Carl Thomas who was bringing down the ball and they were just disorganized like...
Yan naman sa tingin ko, very demoralized itong Sunkist team. No? I think they realized that their import is not a quality import. And somehow, you know, that tells on your morale. Pag nakikita nyo na yung import ninyo hindi masyadong magaling at being dominated by the import of the opposing team, bababa din siguro ang moral ninyo.
Totoo yan.
Here's Stephen Howard at the line. Siya din na nakakuha ng offensive rebound kanina on his missed shot.
Talk about domination. Si Stephen Howard already has 11 points in the game. Dalawa pa lamang ang ginagawa ni Carl Thomas. Thomas was also outscored by Carlos Strong of Mobiline, 36 laban sa 13 lamang ni Carl Thomas. So, tama ka dyan, Kinito. Talagang pag nakikita mo yung dapat aasahan mo dito sa komperensyang ito na walang magawa, talagang bababa ang moral mo at saka yung intensity mo.
Well, in a tournament like this, partner, in a conference where you can bring in an import in 6'8", you would want an import who can play the post, who can also post up. No? Ito si Thomas, siya yata nagdadala ng bola.
Siya nga nagpo-point guard eh.
Sino kaya magpo-post dito? Si Ali Pic.
Yun
na
na nga
mukha
siguro.
naman kayang-kaya ni Stephen Howard depensahan. Stephen Howard is 6'8". At ito naman si Ali Pic is about mga 6'5 or 6'6".
Hindi ang tanong Kinito kasi dito sa Sunkist eh. Dahil ang dami nilang player na halos nagdo-double up sa pwestong yun. Power forward, no? Andyan si Ali Pic, andyan si Noli Locsin, andyan si Nelson Asaytono. Isama mo pa si Saldi Relubit, talagang kumpul-kumpul na sila dyan. Yung ba kaya argument kaya pinasok nila isang player na, well, they're hoping to be a slasher na in the mold maybe of a Vergel Meneses.
Well, supposed to be. Ganun nga ang logic kung bakit nila dinala ito si Carl Thomas. No? But I would think that if you're gonna get a slasher, you might as well get a high-quality slasher. Ito si Carl Thomas. I'm not sure if he's what kind of quality he's bringing on the
Slasher
floor.
ito pero mapurol.
Oo.
Hindi nahasa.
Well, siguro sabihin din natin, jury still out on Carl Thomas.
Oh,
no?
yan, okay.
Baka naman meron pang
Sabi
ibubuga
naman.
itong player
Okay.
na to. No? Let's not to be, I shouldn't be too
Totoo yan.
harsh on
Sige.
him. Ano?
Dalawang game pa lang naman eh.
Dalawang game pa naman.
Kumbaga sa...
Pero dapat pagkatapos itong game na to at hindi pa magpakita ito si Carl Thomas, dapat palitan na. There's no doubt.
Kumbaga sa putahe, medyo kulang pa ng Ricardo. Kaya tingnan natin kung sa susunod sasarap pa.
Yes.
Pero ngayon hindi pa masarap at sila ay naghahabol ng decision. And of course si Will Antonio, no?
Yes, but he's not going to be able to play even if he gets his DOJ clearance in this conference. Makakalaro si Antonio in third conference na because of his heart problem.
Foul was called laban kay Mike Mustre. First foul on Mustre. 33-16 ang ating pong score sa kasalukuyan. 17 points ang abante ng San Miguel Beer with 6.5 remaining sa second quarter. Here's Locsin. He's the only one who's had the hot hand, but he's missed his last 2 shots now.
Alam mo, partner, what is very clear here is that hindi na napupunta yung bola sa kamay ni Ali Pic as far as the Sunkist offense is concerned. Bakit? Because Stephen Howard is all over him. And Ali Pic scored 21 points, top score for Sunkist sa kanilang first game against
19-point
Mobilite.
lead para sa San Miguel as we enter the halfway mark of the second quarter. Ang Sunkist just very disorganized. Another turnover here, Kiniton. They've only scored 6 points here in the second quarter. They scored only 10 in the first quarter. And San Miguel is just getting its way with a lot of help from the players ng Sunkist.
Well, partner, si Carl Thomas na naglalaro ng point guard here for Sunkist and he's just not getting the job done.
Yes. And I don't know if that's the intention si Carl Thomas playing point guard. Illegal defense pa laban sa Sunkist. Ali Pic will be called for this one. 5:45 remaining in the second quarter.
Ang reset dito, partner, is 14 seconds. That's based on the new PBA rule this season. Same rule as in the NBA.
Marcela. Patay na naman. 21 na po ang abante ng San Miguel. 37-16. Olsen Rosella now with a total of 6 points. For a total of 14 on 70% shooting. Laban sa Barangay Ginebra. Lastimosa. Fouled by Lago.
Target practice ang nangyayari dito for San Miguel.
Walang kadepensa eh, no?
Oo. They're taking easy shots. They have good looks from the perimeter. At hindi sila masyado na-challenge. I think very wary din ang Sunkist to double team Stephen Howard inside. As a result, nakakawala yung mga perimeter gunners ng San Miguel.
Si Thomas ang lumabas para tanggapin ang bola. Henry Fernandez up against Rosella. They need more production. And here's Asaytono back in the game. Double team. Passes it out. Thomas will take a 3-point shot. Wala pa rin. Sinabi na ng hindi yan ang teritoryo mo. 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Just nothing going right para sa Sunkist Juicers. Kabilang dako, everything turning into gold para sa San Miguel. And look at that. Nobody there to stop Olsen Rosella. 23-point lead now para sa San Miguel Beer. 39-16. At si Thomas nahihirapan pang ibaba yung bola. He's up against Mustre. Thomas
At hindi pa pasa to.
goes inside and he
Why not?
slams it home.
Why not?
That's a no-field
Sabi
slam.
Natawa tuloy si Mustre. Napabayaan niya
Thomas, but he has to score a little more. 39-18. Naku, tikmang bola yun.
Iba-iba na nagdadala ng bola para sa Sunkist.
Locsin, hinahanap si Lastimoa and si Lago hindi pinapatanggap si Jojo. And Lago will be called for this foul, second foul ni Dwight Lago. Let's take a look at the Carl Thomas that Sunkist is hoping will come out to play today. A little head and shoulder fake. And then he goes strong to the basket with a little yell there.
Maganda naman yung crossover na pinakita ni Carl Thomas. But how many times can he do that crossover in a game?
Bago siya mahuli, no?
Oo.
Depensa. Hindi nagbunga ng puntos yung huling atake ng Sunkist. Narito si Mustre ngayon. Up against Lastimoa. Nilabas kay Abuda. Jump shot. Patay na naman. Parang San Miguel. Ang shot
talas.
nila. Oh.
Ang talas, partner. Well, kanina nakita natin si Carl Thomas na ang dumidepensa. Mike Mustre. Ito, nabasa na nila kung anong galaw ni Thomas. What happened? He had to stop his dribble.
Illegal defense lamang na itinawag. Let's take a look at the import matchup now. Ang layo.
Carl Thomas, however, with 5 rebounds. And remember, of course, in the first game of Sunkist against Mobiline, 17 rebounds. Ito si Carl Thomas.
That's true. Siya nga pala, we'd like to call on all the residents of Lipa, Batangas at yung karating poke dyan. The PBA will be playing at the LaSalle Centrum this Saturday. Una po ng Hulyo. 2:30 ng hapon, Mobiline laban sa Santa Lucia. At makukuha niyo yung mga tickets sa La Corona Hotel, LaSalle Centrum, and Cent Perfume House. So, magpadali po kayo. Again, July 1, 2:30 ng hapon, Mobiline laban sa Santa Lucia. Both teams will be going into that ball game with a victory in their pockets, and both teams showing very impressive imports. Narito si Locsin, sasaksakan ang depensa. He will draw the foul from Art de la Cruz. And one play for the tank. A little spark here, Kinito. Just a little bit, but that's what they need.
Partner, malayo pa to, no? And yes, Sunkist needs to be able to take this 1 point at a time.
2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining dito po sa ating second quarter. At si Noli Locsin ay nasa free throw line for a bonus free throw after that foul na natawag kay Art de la Cruz. Si Art de la Cruz is making an appearance here. He did not play in that first game of San Miguel Beer, and he hasn't played in a while. Nice to see him back. Ang pinagmamalaki ng Agonoy Bulacan.
Dual capacity na kasi si De La Cruz, partner. He's also an assistant coach now sa San Miguel. Ito si Lastimoa scoring.
Kailangan nila
Ito, meron silang 4-point play itong partner, no? Because they were able to get the offensive rebound. Ang kulang dito sa Sunkist, yung aggressiveness, yung hustle, at saka yung intensity. Ngayon, baka namang makita na natin itong intensity ng Sunkist.
Wala ng kiliti. Aba, si Howard. Nagkawindang-windang na yung kanyang galaw. Pero nakasungkit pa rin ng foul. And the foul will go against Carl Thomas. His second personal foul now. Howard will go to the free throw line. Pag-usapan lang natin si Jojo Lastimoa ng bahagya dyan dito. Kasi si Lastimoa, parang nung napunta to sa Sunkist, marami nagsasabi maaring maging leader talaga ito, maaring magpuno dun sa kakulangan na nawala si Meneses, nawala si Torremdes dito sa kapunan na to. And obviously Jojo Lastimoa has not really taken over that 2 minutes yet.
Palagay ko it's just a matter of time before Jojo really takes over this club, partner. Ito, nakita natin. Jojo taking matters into his own hands.
I mean, he has the skills definitely.
Oh, yes.
This is a part of...
At saka he can provide the spark.
Yes.
Ito, nakita natin kanina.
Played so many years in the PBA. Rookie of the Year. Once upon a time, member of the Mythical Five in so many occasions.
At alam din natin yung trust, faith, and confidence ni Coach Chot Reyes nasa kanya.
Oh, yes. Kaya rin naman may konsuelo si Lastimoa na nung lumipat siya mula sa Alaska, although masakit yung pagkakalipat niya yun. Pero alam niya na ang kanyang kasama naman dito, dati niyang kasama doon, si Coach Chot Reyes. So Lastimoa, it's a little feeling, just about right at home with Chot Reyes. Samantala, he split his free throws there. Lead is down to 19. Under 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Thomas goes baseline, gets away. Or rather, Howard, and Thomas gets the rebound. Lastimoa almost losing his dribble. Thomas faking. Fernandez, may tira yan dyan. Sablay. Rebound, makukuha ni Noli Locsin. Nice leap there. A minute and a half remaining in the second quarter. Lastimoa. Oh, naagawan ni Mustre.
So, kanina partner, si Mustre na agawan. So now he gets back the ball.
Nice swipe by Mike Mustre. Harap-harapan yung kay Lastimoa. Al Thomas. Pasa niya, medyo ill-advised.
Actually, si Howard yun, partner.
Or rather, Howard, yes.
Yes, but you know, San Miguel's game is dipping very much dito. As you see, Carl Thomas getting away for that layup. Hindi pumasok using the left hand.
Hindi niya pinabanda eh.
Oo. Kung layup pa naman eh, hindi niya na ipapasok.
Under a minute to play. Here's Howard. Dinidikitan ng gusto ni Thomas, and there's a foul here. Laban kay Thomas. This will be number 3 now on the Sunkist import.
But partner, Thomas has done a good job defending Stephen Howard. Howard has been missing his shots curling towards the basket. At hindi siya napapabayaan ni Carl Thomas to just get his way inside. Yun nga lang, ito si Thomas, may 3 personal foul na. And back at the stripe here for Steve Howard. Oh, that's short.
Played also in Greece in the latter part of the 98-99 season. And played 7 games for the Idaho Stampede. Last year sa CBA, averaging 18 points, 6.4 rebounds. And a fantastic shooting clip from the free throw line, 73.5%.
Actually, to see Howard, partner, was one of the last cuts of the Los Angeles Lakers this past season. He, along with another...
Los Angeles, huh?
Yes,
Aba.
along with Donald Williams. At tandaan natin, kasi
Yes.
Dave Williams played for Shell here in the PBA. Williams...
Medyas, di ba?
Yes, he played for University of North Carolina. Howard and Williams were the last cuts of the Los Angeles Lakers.
Sayang
Can you
pala.
imagine kung pumasok ito si Howard sa lineup ng Los Angeles, he would have played in his second finals this season.
At may siksik pa siya.
Oo.
Samantalang San Miguel, hindi man po kailangan ng siksik. Puro puto sa kinukuha. Finally, alley peak. That's a basket. That's a no-fear slam coming from the man mountain, alley peak. Pero lamang na San Miguel, kabundok pa rin po mga kaibigan. 20 puntos, 45-25 with only 5 seconds remaining.
But there's a glimmer of hope, partner.
Oh, nice steal
Ito,
here.
makikita natin.
By Arboleda.
Will there be time?
May oras ba?
Yes!
Buzzer beater.
Big
Si Nelson Asaytono. Alam naman natin si Asaytonong sinasandalan din ng Sunkist pagdating sa puntos. Daniel Defonso coming out with a big smile here.
Playing hide and seek, partner.
Alam mo si Daniel Defonso Quinitos also coming out of sick bay. Alam naman natin ang nangyari dito. Nagkaroon siya ng kapansanan sa kanyang paa. And he's coming off a surgery.
Bone
actually.
spurs.
Oh, bone spurs. Pero mahusay na.
Mukhang okay na
And
siya.
in his first game, ipinakita niya na okay na talaga siya.
19 points nga eh.
Oh.
At saka si Vergel Menezes, ganun din. No? He also is coming off foot surgery for bone spurs. Menezes, of course, playing for Barangay Ginebra. Matalik natin na kaibigan niya.
Bago ang lahat, gusto namin uling i-congratulate kayo ni Anthony. Alam mo, hindi natin natapos yung NBA coverage natin. Medyo nawala na kayo sa ere noon. Nung nagkampiyon ng Elliot, kayo naghahabol ng mga t-shirt at saka cap doon Kaya, just like to,
$28 ang bentahan doon, partner. Kaya
Why?
sabi namin ni Anthony, wag na lang.
like to congratulate our world-class team, of course, mula sa Viva Vintage Sports na nag-cover ng ating NBA Finals. Si Quinito Henson and of course si Anthony Suntay. Great job over there sa Staples Center and of course sa Conseco Fieldhouse.
Maraming salamat, partner. Tsaka naka-score din tayo sa Staples Center.
Bye.
Score ng basket.
Yun ang importante doon. Hindi, alam mo, magpapatayo na sila ng rebulto doon. Walang malaraki doon sa Philadelphia. Para kay Quinito Henson. Samantala, dito sa Pilipinas, Stephen Howard, kung ganito ang ilalaro niya, ay maaaring magpatayo na ng rebulto sa Miguel para sa kanya. He's been dominating so far this game. 18 points. And he continues just to go to the hole. Dahil nakikita niya rin Quinito, wala talagang makapigil sa kanya. No?
Exactly, partner. Parang Shaquille O'Neal din yan. No? Once he gets the ball inside the paint, 2 feet inside that shaded area, wala na talagang makakapagpigil dito kay Stephen Howard. He realizes that he can have his way inside the paint at wala pa nga si Alipik sa loob. Alipik is the only player from Sunkist who can really push him away of the shaded area. At dito sa ating pasimula sa second half, nakaupo nga si Alipik. So you're gonna expect more from Stephen Howard at the post. dito sa ating second half with Ali Peak sitting down.
Inihambing mo siya kay Shaquille O'Neal. Tuloy nagmintis siya nung kanyang pangalawang free throw.
Oo nga, no?
46-25. Nevertheless, is our score. It's a 21-point lead for San Miguel at the moment. Lastimoa trying to take charge here.
Freddy Abuda taking care of Jojo Lastimoa defensively, and that's something that's very important for them. Oh, no space there for Stephen Howard.
It's actually a difficult catch, pero nakuha pa rin niya yung bola. Billy Reyes starting out for Chot Reyes, his brother. Gets back the ball. Locsin is open. Now he moves in. Nice fake and a great move from Noli Locsin.
Well, towards the end of the first half, nagpakita na itong Sunkist that they can also play. There is a glimmer of hope.
Oh, here's a steal by Billy Reyes.
Kung Sunkist ngayon.
Asaytono off a great pass by Locsin. So, si Locsin ang nagpapasimuno nito. Kinito, he has 10 points in the game. Now he's coming up with passes.
And Sunkist partner. It's a desperate measure, but they have to start from somewhere. They're playing good defense, and they're hustling.
Howard missing that one. Locsin is now Thomas goes up. At sa'yo makakatanggap ng foul laban kay Freddy Abuda. So as you said, Kinito, there is a glimmer of hope here. Sunkist playing a little more aggressive, picking up the tempo. Here's that steal by Billy Reyes.
At hindi nakita ni Freddy Abuda yon coming from the blind side.
Get that
Beautiful
pass
steal.
by Reyes to Locsin. At si Locsin na magpapasimuno ng fast break. On the firing end will be the ball from the tank. Gandang kombinasyon yan, ang lalaki niyan. Yan, slow mo na yan. Brought to you by PLDT, the power of convergence.
Meron pang screen na binigay ni Noli Locsin for Nelson Asaytono. Naku naman, tira ni
Sayang naman ito si Carl Thomas, oh.
And you know, I saw Nelson Asaytono shake his head on the other end of the floor, partner. And he's showing his
Frustration.
exasperation,
Oh.
partner. Kung ito nga sinasabi natin, kung nakikita nyo na yung import ninyo, maski na free throw, hindi nakakatira na maigi. Well, finally, making 1 out of 2.
Talagang medyo hahapuin ka ng husto dyan.
Nakaka-apekto sa moral.
Totoo yan. 5 points lamang ang ginagawa ni Carl Thomas. Howard missing another one. That's 2 shots now that he's missed in a row. And Sunkist is now coming back here. They're down by 16. Nice pass, Locsin. Hinamon si Stephen Howard, and what a reverse from Noli
Beautiful
Locsin.
shot.
Ayun, nakikita na ni Howard kung anong klase ang player ng PBA.
Dapat partner, ma-challenge na ito si Stephen Howard. He's being challenged right now. When he got the ball at the post, partner, he was double-teamed and he wasn't able to get off a good shot.
Well, the lead is down to 14. There's a foul. Laban kay Nelson Asaytono. Third foul on the ball. But thanks to Noli Locsin, ito pong Sunkist ay nakabalik na. Here's that last play. Watch the move with the left hand off the glass and the tank can fly.
Partner, he did that off Stephen Howard.
Exactly.
But you have to credit Billy Reyes, partner. No? He made that pass possible, yung entry pass na galing kay Billy.
Tira sa labas, kumalog para kay Mike Musle. Nahabol ni Daniel Defonso, taking it away from Carl Thomas. Prasela. Sabi niya, dahan-dahanin natin. Abante pa naman tayo ng 14. Ildefonso, sinagasaan si Nelson. Goes inside. Yes. Daniel Defonso showing power there in that particular move to restore a 16-point lead para sa San Miguel Beer. But at least the Sunkist is now showing a little more teamwork, intensity, and focus. Traveling laban kay Carl Thomas, just as we spoke.
Nothing going for Carl Thomas, partner. He cannot post up. He cannot score off the dribble. He doesn't have a good jump shot.
Magaling siguro magluto yan.
Pahirap naman siguro.
48-32. This is ace ang abante po ng San Miguel. Tumira sa labas, 18 na. So yung San Miguel is weathering the storm. Yes.
Double figures na si Olsen Rosella. Ito na naman si Carl Thomas. Oh!
Hop, skip, and jump, pero wala pa rin. Gets his own miss, and there's gonna be a loose ball foul here against Art De La Cruz. But si Carl Thomas, parang he wants to do it by himself, quickly, and without any help. Hindi pwede yan. And ngayon, hinahapo na rin ng konti itong si Carl Thomas. 50-32 is our score. The lead went down to as low as 14 kanina. Pero pumalik na po sa 18. Locsin, hinahanap si Lastimoa na pinopost niyan si Art De La Cruz. El De La Cruz is no pushover pagdating sa depensa. Lastimoa missing that one. Thomas trying for the rebound. He's in the paint, kicks it out to Locsin. They have a fresh 24. Reyes takes a long shot. Medyo hindi yata akma pa yun sa panahon na yun.
He had a good look, partner. And they also went for the extra pass.
San Miguel on the attack. They have an 18-point lead. De La Cruz. Ustre goes baseline. Sinagasaan si Asaytono. Inilabas Kirasela. He has had a hot hand. Pero supply ang kanyang tira. Howard with an offensive rebound. And they have a fresh 24. And this is the way they do it, sabi niya. Dahan-dahanin natin. There's the cut of Mustre with the left hand. Supply. Follow-up ni Art De La Cruz. May kakipat pang foul. Mula kay Billy Reyes.
Iba pa sa mukha ito si Art De La Cruz.
So, balik sa 20 na naman ang abante ng San Miguel.
Good patience on the part of San Miguel, partner to weather
Excellent
that
work.
storm.
Yes.
Kita mo yung extra pass.
Hindi sila nataranta eh, no?
Yes, extra pass na ginagawa nila. And Stephen Howard looking for the cutter. Hindi niya minadali, partner. It was just single coverage on Stephen Howard. It was only Noli Locsin, but he didn't want to force it, partner. I think he realized also that the last few attempts that he had on the basket, partner, nagbinti siya, no?
Yes.
So parang naging gun-shy din ito si Stephen Howard.
Art De La Cruz, who only played 5 games in the All-Filipino Conference.
Partner, you notice the respect that Joseph Chico has. Jojo Lastimoa. Kanina nakita natin si Freddy Abuda, their #1 defensive player on Jojo Lastimoa. Ngayon naman si Art De La Cruz, who is also a hard-nosed defensive player.
Yes. Meantime, Ali Peak checking in
For Jojo.
for Jojo Lastimoa with 7:27 remaining in the third. A little more muscle inside para sa Sunkist. Locsin takes a 3-point shot. PLDT
yes!
conversion from the tank. So he's doing it from all over the court. Pero kailangan niya ng tulong dito. He has 15 points in the game. No other player sa Sunkist side is at double digits, including their import.
Double team, Daniel Defonso. Oh, touch passing.
And that will count again. And one play na naman. Si Carl Thomas na naman ang kumukuha kay Howard. Hindi kaya sa loob itong si Stephen Howard.
Oh, partner, he wasn't able to push him outside.
Yes.
Nakita natin ito si Stephen Howard again, getting good position. 2 feet inside the shaded area. Touch pass coming from Mike Mustre. All he had to do was just turn around to make the shot. He didn't even have to put the ball on the floor.
Alam mo, ito si Howard was never billed as a power inside the shaded lane. Sabi nung bago dumating dito shooter sa labas. But he is showing na he'd much rather play sa loob dahil nakikita niya siguro mas malaki siya sa karamihan
Ang lapad nito, partner. Ito si Stephen Howard. And I think the only one who can push him outside of the shaded area is Ali Peak.
Yes. Balik sa 21 ang abante ng San Miguel. Asaytono almost losing the leather. His pass to Locsin almost lost by the tank.
Titira na to.
Pasok hindi. Hinabol ni Ali Peak. And that'll go San Miguel. There's a turnover. Laban sa San Miguel Pier on that last sequence.
Good collapsing defense of Sunkist on Daniel Defonso. Tatlo yun, kay Daniel Defonso.
Asaytono looking at his import. Now he gets the pass at the low block. Now he'll take a jump shot. And he gets it. Nice swing there.
Oh, surprise. Jump shot coming from Carl Thomas na pumasok.
7 points para kay Carl Thomas. He had 13 in his PBA debut. Lead is down to 19.
1-on-1.
Howard picks up his own loose ball. Napunta kay Freddy Abuda. Asaytono, wala pa rin. Dami rin problema ni Nelson Asaytono. He's not been able to knock down his shots. And there's a bump foul against Billy Reyes. Billy Reyes will pick up his 4th foul now in the 15th
Ito may
foul.
turnover na naman ng San Miguel. Sloppy playing by San Miguel in the last offensive. It was not a good pass coming from Stephen Howard.
Arboleda is in the ball game once again. Tinulta niya si
Aba?
Billy Reyes. Nakakadalawa na. From about the same spot, left corner court. And he has 9 points in the game now. And the lead is cut down again to 19, 58 to 39. Dating na magawan si Racela, but instead tatanggap ng foul si Arboleda. They are in the penalty, so that'll send Olsen Racela to the stripe.
Another smart play on the part of Olsen Racela. He was baiting Sunkist to commit that foul para makapunta siya sa free throw line. At alam naman natin ito si Olsen Racela, very steady yan sa free throw line.
Olsen Racela ranked 36th in scoring back
Nako.
in the All-Filipino Conference. Nagsalita ka kasi kagad
Hindi tuloy pumasok. He's a career about close to 90% shooter,
Exactly.
partner.
Alam mo, ano lang sa kanya, frustrate ng All Filipino Conference. He only averaged 2.9 assists per game and he ranked 15th in the league. So, medyo mababa yan for a former national centennial member.
Oo.
Jose Rosella. Of course, ang nanguna naman sa pasahan pagdating sa San Miguel, si Daddy Seigle. Samantala, Arboleda. Goes up. This is that one. Ali Peak battling. And Arboleda wins out. 20-point lead para sa San Miguel. Lago. Ang tagal na depensa, oh. Ildefonso could have attacked immediately. Now he does. Puts up his own miss.
Sa panakako ng offensive rebound.
And nobody challenging
Yes,
dito, ha?
oo. Nung pumasok siya, actually, could have had an easy slam
Buwan
dunk.
ng buwang doon sa lamang ng San Miguel. Samantala, meron na naman pito dito. It's gonna be an illegal defense call against San Miguel. Howard in charge for this one. With 3:37 remaining in the third quarter, tinuturo ni Howard, bantay ko si Ali Pic. Paano ko tatawagan ng illegal defense? Andun lang naman si Ali Pic. Let's see, this will be a free throw now for Sunkist. Alam mo, there's a difference dun sa illegal defense ng NBA at illegal defense ng PBA. In-explain sa atin ni Romy Guevara kung nagkaroon tayo ng meeting with the PBA couple of
Actually,
weeks
dun sa
ago.
strong side sa NBA, wala
Wala
nang
na.
illegal
Exactly,
defense. Oo.
no?
Sa atin, meron pa.
So,
You can play any kind of defense on the strong side sa NBA.
So that may be one of the things that Howard is talking about. Pero, pare ko, nasa PBA ka na. Kaya,
Totoo yan.
Jong Wichico not protesting that particular call. Sunkist getting the bonus free throw. Pero lamang pa rin po ng 21 ang San Miguel Beer. Offensive foul laban kay Arboleda.
Sinayang niya yung pagkakataon because he actually made the basket. Chot Reyes is just walking away from the action, going to the end of his bench.
Parang bangungot pa lang
He
ito,
looks frustrated,
Oo.
partner.
And if he can only wake up from this nightmare. Victoria drops it off to Howard, who loses the leather. Picked up by no one, goes to Carl Thomas. Abante si Noli Locsin, no pass. Thomas not looking downstairs. Arboleda will take a long one. Yes! That's a 2-point shot. He stepped on the line.
Yes,
Almost a 3-point shot.
kamontik na.
But still a good shot from Wynne Arboleda. Mabaan lamang sa 19, 61-42. Less than 3 minutes to play in the third.
And San Miguel Beer actually lapsing into a lot of errors dito sa ating third quarter. Howard is also not shooting well.
Magandang
misses
depensa
again.
ni Ali Picky Howard.
Yes. Actually, nasa labas si Howard.
Arboleda again. This time he'll take a three.
Yes!
That's
Pumasok!
a field
Tatlo yun, tatlo!
3-point shot for Wynne Arboleda. He's strung up 5 points in a row. At ang lamang na San Miguel down to 16.
Ito yung spark plug na hinahanap ni Coach Chot Reyes. Lumitaw na in the person of Wynne Arboleda.
Abuda, nilaglag ni Howard. Dipsy-do move. Wala. Gets his own miss. Challenges the entire defense and gets the basket. What a move from Stephen Howard. Alfonso, jump shot. Yes. Noli Locsin now leading Sunkist in scoring. 17 puntos na ang ginagawa ng tangke. However, 1 minute and 48 remaining sa third quarter. Howard with a total of 24 and 13 boards. Ildefonso nasa gitna. One-handed shot. That's a patented move. Mula kita ni Ildefonso.
Partner, nakita natin kanina, no? Si Ali Pic pushing Stephen Howard away from his comfort zone. That's what he needs to do. Kanya, parang nawawala na sa offensive flow ito si Stephen Howard. Pic is doing a good job pushing him outside of the shaded area.
Locsin, muntik na mabitawan ng dribble. Binigay kay Henry Fernandez. 4 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Nagmadali si Henry. Supply and rebound. Mapupulot ni Howard. That's his 14th rebound. Baseball pitch.
Oy!
Hindi man lang nakatingin.
Oh, pero nahawakan yata ni Arboleda.
Mike Miguel. Dinodomina ang Sunkist so far in this game. 65-47 ang ating talaan. Pero at least ang Sunkist nagpapakita ng konting buhay ngayon. Nasa labas si Arboleda. Humig, lumapit, jump shot. Matulis yung tira niya.
They were setting up Arboleda, partner, no?
Yes. Uy, mali yung pasa. Akala niya si Howard yung tumatakbo. Napunta kay Carl Thomas. Thomas goes inside. Bumps Howard. Nice move. Gets Howard out of the way. And the lead is down to 16 with half a minute remaining here in the third.
Ito si Thomas, nagpapakita ng konting opensa dito sa ating third quarter.
11 points si Thomas. Dito sa third. Abuda nasa labas pa. Not much time remaining in the game clock. Cross-court pass. Mustre bottled up. This is the leather. And draws the foul. Mula kay Noli Locsin. Yan ang malas. Paubos na yung oras.
Sa panapawagan ng foul.
Nasa penalty pa ang Sunkist.
Partner, kanina nakita natin, Howard is not in a good position any longer to make his turnaround shot. No? Ali P is doing a great job. Ang layo na ni Howard, no? Once he has possession. Kanya, he's looking to pass now rather than score.
Mukhang nakakita na ng kombinasyon si Coach Chot Reyes na gagawa ng puntos
Yes.
at babantay.
Na-neutralize sila si Howard, partner. And then they're getting a good spark from Wynne Arboleda
And Noli Locsin.
and Noli Locsin. Na wala pa nga sa laro dito si Nelson Asaytono at saka si Lastimoa, nakaupo pa.
That's right.
So ano pa kaya kung pumutok si Lastimoa at saka si Asaytono in the fourth quarter?
Samantala si June Carmona has checked in for Stephen Howard with 9.5 seconds remaining here. So Howard gets his first taste of rest.
And that's a good move on the part of Joseph Puchico. Smart move. Yan ang parang ginagawa din ni Phil Jackson to rest Shaquille O'Neal with seconds to go. They gave up the foul, partner.
Wala pa sa penalty ang San
Wala pa sa
Miguel.
penalty.
Victoria with his first foul, only the third team foul of this San Miguel beer team. To 5.3 seconds remaining. May oras pa to, parang Sunkist ay makalapit. Closest that they've been in a while has been 14 points. They're down by 17. Behind the back pass, and that will put down the lead. Masamang mark ng Sunkist ng first quarter. Oh. Pero pataas sila ng pataas dito. Ha?
Well, especially in the third partner, the third period partner, no? Itong Sunkist outscoring San Miguel 26-21.
Kaya naman nakabawi sila ng konti sa lamang kanina ng San Miguel.
Oo, at hindi binago ni Coach Chot Reyes ang kanyang kombinasyon on the floor.
Yes.
It's still Arboleda who's calling the shots.
Henry Fernandez coming out of a screen.
All game long, partner, Coach Chot Reyes was looking for a point guard who can put some semblance of sanity sa offense ng Sunkist, no? And Arboleda is the man who has answered his call.
Indeed. Of course, si Noli Locsin has been the scoring machine in this ball game para sa Sunkist. He has 19 in the game. It's been a while, ha?
Yes, 13 na lang ang labang ng San Miguel.
Totoo yan. This is the closest that Sunkist has come to that lead. Another miss by Howard. Now he's complaining. Finally, he gets a T here. As Ali Peak is put on the cuffs kay Stephen Howard.
Great defensive job by Ali Pig, partner.
Referee Chua slapping a technical foul on Stephen Howard, and unless he stops talking, he just might get another one. Jongo Wichico knows it. At ngayon si Henry Fernandez ang pupunta sa free throw line. Maganda yung punto dito as we take a look at Jongo Wichico walking up and down ni ating head of statistician si Fidel Mangonon Pinito. Parang ito daw San Miguel Beer team na ito ay nagpapaalala sa atin dun sa overachieving Beermen lineup ni Ron Jacobs back in 1997 nung wala pa po si Danny Seigle, si Nick Velasco, at si Rob Duat. Ito rin yung mga same players na hindi naglalaro para sa San Miguel ngayon.
San Miguel beer players, they really have to step up at wala kami na Seigle, etc.
Aba, that's a PLDT 3-point shot from Fernandez, and don't look now, the lead is down to 10. Sabi nga natin at the end of the third quarter, you'll never know.
Actually, we mentioned that at the end of the first half.
Yes.
That nagkaroon ng glimmer of hope itong Sunkist
Here's a
because
near steal.
maganda yung pinapakita ng Sunkist. And you just have to be patient. Take it one point at a time. And Ali Peak has neutralized si Stephen Howard. That's the key, partner. That has been the key. Tapos si Arboleda, orchestrated sa
Yung
kanilang
depensa kanina ni Ali Peak, and I just can't help notice that one. He was overplaying Howard, going dun sa kanyang strong side, which is his left hand, no? And Howard instead went to the baseline. Parang nagulat si Ali Peak dahil may galaw din pala to with his right hand, no?
Yes, that's what we were saying kanina, partner. No? Mahirap ng pasahin ang galaw ni Stephen Howard because he can go left or right, although he's a left-handed player.
Yes. Now a little out of time here. Arboleda faking, coming closer, goes straight to the basket, and a power move from Wynne Arboleda, who has scored a total of 7 now, all in the second half. What a yeoman's job para kay Wynne Arboleda.
Ito yung sinasabi natin, yung sorpresa ng Sunkist, no, for San Miguel. They're showing what they can do here late in the game. There's a double team.
Oh!
Howard and still
Wow.
manages to make that shot. Dalawa na yun.
How he
Dalawa
got
nakasampay kay Stephen Howard.
exactly how he got that up and in is just unbelievable. But on the other hand, si Wynne
Kawawa yung tenga ni Alipik.
70-58 is our score. 12 po yung abante ng San Miguel, pero kanina po lumamang ang San Miguel ng 23. Binomba, nasapal ni Ildefonso ng bahagya, napunta kay Locsin. Outside shot by Fernandez. And that ball will go out of bounds. Pupunta sa panig ng San Miguel. Sayang yun. That would have been a big shot. Cross-court pass. Ildefonso kicks it out to Lago. Jump shot. Offline. Rebound ni Carl Thomas. Thomas with 12 boards today. Arboleda. Binangga si Racela. Offensive foul. Laban kay Wynne Arboleda.
Madali si Wynne Arboleda, partner. Kahawig ito ni Pido Harencio.
Oo, totoo yan. Pero iba yung paglalaro niya style. Although pareho silang malakas yung sige-sige. Siguro kasali ito ng yung mga barkadang ganun. Pero ito si Wynne Arboleda ibang klase Malakas ang katawan, mabilis. Tapos walang takot Parang si Pido rin
Alam mo, nakatakan siya ni Olsen Racela in that play.
Lago. Binalik ka Racela. Pumapos si Howard. There's the double team. Nag-trap pa yung Mustre. Sinalubong siya ng dalawa. Inilipas kay Ildefonso. 7 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Traveling against Danny I.
Maganda na ang depensa ng Sunkist, ha?
Oh.
No open looks now for San Miguel. They double Howard once he's at the post. At hirap pang San Miguel to look for the open man. Maganda ang rotation ng depensa ng Sunkist.
And now, Sunkist will call a timeout here. Trying to make sure about this one. Although marami pa po tayong oras. 8 minutes and 36 to be exact. 8.5 remaining. Arboleda attacking the defense. Missing that one on that layup. Racela nagmamadali. 2-on-1 fast break. Racela all the way to the basket. Sablay. He's down on the floor. Picking himself up though.
2-point guards missing layups. Arboleda. At saka si Olsen Racela on the other end.
Racela's okay. Locsin. Sinaksakan si Howard. Sumabay ka pa. And the tank just smothering Stephen Howard here. Lead is down to 10.
Pwede pa to, partner.
Malayo pa
The way
to.
Sunkist is playing, the way San Miguel is playing so poorly.
All of a sudden, nawala yung fluidity ng opensa ng San Miguel. Howard forcing that one. Sablay na naman. Thomas gets the rebound. Take a look at some numbers here. The difference from the first half and the second half performances.
Kapalitan na, partner. Sunkist shooting 56% here in the second half, and San Miguel here 45%.
It started out like a walk in the park para sa San Miguel. Ngayon, nahahamon na sila ng hustong-husto. Although double digits pa rin yung lamang nila. Howard with a total of 16 rebounds, 28 points. But he has only scored 11 so far in the second half after scoring total of 18. No, correction, 10 points in the second half, 18 in the first.
Ito mo yung double on Stephen Howard. And he's not able to repost, partner. No, he goes outside instead of reposting. Oh, what a terrible shot.
That was blocked partially by Thomas. Lead pass, nice pass. Thomas with a great catch. Nagbula na naman kay Arboleda yon. Very right, Kinito. Si Alipik has done a marvelous job on Stephen Howard. And of course, their offense beginning to really click on Sunkist.
At saka yung orchestration partner ni Wynne Arboleda.
Lagos, mula sa tabi. Wala. Rebound ni Arboleda. Here come the Sunkist Juicers. Nilaglag kay Thomas. Oh, putik na maggrado yan, but he gets the basket anyway.
Kumontik na. But pumasok yun, and that lead is down
Oh my.
to just 6.
What a comeback here for Sunkist. They trailed by as many as 23. Howard is down. Taken down by Alipik actually. Alam mo, walang atrasan si Alipik. Paniwala ka. Alipik though will pick up his third foul now. But again, itong Sunkist, pambihira ang resurrection. As late as the third quarter.
Alam mo, partner, they never lost hope.
Yes.
Ito, kumontik pa nag-travel ito si Thomas. But he got the job done. He got the 2 points.
Sunkist was trailing by as many as 15 early in the fourth quarter. Now we're down to about half the quarter in the fourth. And they're down by just 6. Another miss by San Miguel.
Well, tingnan natin ang formation ni Coach Joseph Vichico. He's got a lot of shooters on the floor because they see that they're doubling Stephen Howard, and Howard is looking for the kick-out shooters.
Umangat si Carl Thomas, hindi tumama sa basket yung kanyang tira, but the ball will stay with Sunkist.
Sinasabi ko kanina, partner, yung perimeter shooters ni Coach Joseph Vichico, he's got Boy Bits at saka si Racela playing together
With
along
Bustre.
with Bustre.
Yes.
So 3 potent 3-point shooters. Ito yung angat ni Carl Thomas, partner. There should have been a foul on Howard.
Somewhere
Howard should have been called for a foul, there's no doubt.
And now there's a technical foul.
Si Chot naman na natawagan ng technical foul.
Siguro
He
nagre-reklamo
must have
nga
been
siya, yes,
protesting. Partner,
about that particular
that
play.
was a foul on Howard, without a doubt.
Chot Reyes slapped with a technical foul. And now Chot Reyes pointing something to referee Benji Chua.
Ito, panurin natin itong crossover.
Ganda ng lusot oh. And then Howard
Well, there was
bumping
contact,
into Carl
without a
Thomas.
doubt, Partner, Howard did not leave his feet from the ground, but his body leaned in the direction of Thomas. Kanya, he should have been called for the foul, there was no doubt. Thomas did not make that basket because of the contact from Howard.
Well, instead, nagkaroon ng free throw ang San Miguel at naiangat nila ang kanilang abante sa 7. Locsin turning around, missing that one. Rebound is Stephen Howard. 5 minutes and 46 seconds remaining. Ang Sunkist now making its major run.
Partner, Freddy Abuda quietly slipping back into this game in place of Mike Bustre. They need it for defense.
Double team, kick out play, Victoria pulls the trigger. Yes! A big PLDT 3-point shot. Mula kay Boybits Victoria. What a time to come.
Partner, I think Joseph and Chico realizing that they cannot get points from inside from Howard, and that's why he's surrounding him with perimeter gunners.
At nagdi-deliver naman yung kanyang mga tirador sa labas. Boybits Victoria restoring a 10-point lead. Malayo yung 3-point shot na yun. Papawin sana ni Henry Fernandez. No need to rush here. There's still a lot of time.
Nagmadali si Henry at that time.
Less than 5 minutes remaining here. Naibaba na ng Sunkist ang abante sa 6 na puntos na lamang. Pero ngayon, umangat na uli sa 10.
Kita mo yung formation naman na ginawa ni Stephen Howard. Oh, he's blocked inside.
Goes up, gets the basket.
Strong move, partner.
And one.
And Howard, partner, realizing that kung pumaposte siya, partner, nado-double team siya, and he has no position to be able to get the shot. Kanya ang ginawa niya, he went outside, he invited the single coverage, and he drove strong to the hole.
Actually, nasapan pa pala yung tira niya ng board eh.
Oo.
Tapos nakuha niya mismo. And Carl Thomas will pick up his 5th foul on that particular play.
But a great adjustment offensively for Stephen Howard when he went outside to get the ball and drove strong to the hole rather than getting the ball with his back to the basket at the post.
3-point play not completed by Thomas. Pero ang abante po ng San Miguel, balik sa 12, 76-64. Pinasok na muli si Nelson Asaytono, a long rest for the Bull.
At wala pa si Jojo Lastimoa.
Exactly, Locsin.
He's been hot all night.
Thomas
Ito yung
takes a
three-point shot.
PLDT 3-point shot, air ball. Woo!
That had no chance.
Sayang.
Absolutely no chance.
4 minutes and 15 seconds in the final quarter.
Howard again back to his position at the post. No double.
Look at his move. Very smooth. Pero that time his shot, tumama sa kanto.
Alam mo, partner, nagulat yata si Steve. He doesn't want to give up the 3-point shot.
Samantalang Sunkist taking a lot of 3-point shots. Courtesy of
Thomas should not be
Thomas.
taking those shots, partners. Sinasayang ni Thomas itong pagkakataon ng Sunkist to come back. They need the ball in the hands of Ali Pic at the post or Nelson Asaytono or Noli Locsin, not Thomas taking the outside shot.
He was more effective
Eto
cutting
na
to
naman.
the basket. Another PLDT 3-point shot. Nothing there. The tap goes to Ildefonso. And they have a fresh 24 to waste. 3.5 remaining in the ball game. Bounce pass inside. Datapik na Arboleda. Napulot ni Locsin and there's a foul by Freddy Abuda. That's only the first team foul of San Miguel. They have preserved their fouls. Itong laban na to. It's been a parang ano eh. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde itong Sunkist eh. One moment they're playing lousily. The next moment, they're excellent. Then, all of a sudden, they're just back into their errors and miscues.
Well, kanina nakita natin a forced shot by Nelson Asaytono and earlier 2 poor shots by Thomas.
Yes.
And
Mababa
Jojo
ng
Lastimoa
oras.
partner hindi na binalik.
Totoo yan.
And I think Sunkist needs Jojo at this stage. They need his leadership. Ang stretch na to, partner.
Oh,
Jojo Lastimoa is a fourth quarter player.
Exactly. Meantime,
Baka
there's a
naman he's
foul.
hurting.
Mare, Musra picking up his third foul on that last play. 2.5 remaining. Dito po sa ating final quarter. Dahan-dahan na nauubusan ng oras itong Sunkist Juicers. Locsin, hinahamon si Ildefonso. Cross-court pass. Naku, Thomas will take another long one. Wala pa rin. Ali P gets the offensive rebound and puts it back in.
Alam mo, partner, ang dilema din ni Coach Chot Reyes kung ipapasok niya si Jojo Lastimoa. Sino naman ang papalitan niya?
Last 2 minutes brought to you by Hope, the largest selling luxury cigarette. Totoo yan, Kinito. Especially since Arboleda is playing well.
Yes, Noli Locsin is also playing well. Asaytono, well, he's playing another position.
That's a tough shot from Stephen Howard, but again, he's just shaking his head. Sabi niya, I'm not gonna be stopped. Well, he hasn't been stopped in this game. 32 points today para kay Stephen Howard. Kasama na ng 19 na rebounds. Another turnover here.
A good tap by Stephen Howard on that defensive play.
Ildefonso, get out of the way! Get out of the way!
Ayan, palagay ko, it's the nail of the coffin. The last nail in the coffin. What a slap dunk!
That is a slam jam, no fear slam.
Piniti pa niya sarili niya, partner, before he elevated for that slam dunk.
Alam mo, ramdam na yun eh. Hinihingi niya talaga yung pasa. Eto, babawiin ni Alipik. But it just may be a little too late now for Sunkist with only 1 minute and 14 remaining.
Well, Sunkist made the run, partner.
Yes.
They had a chance. They brought that lead down to 6.
Naubusan lang, parang tumirik eh, no? At ang San Miguel naka-recover in time.
Well, also they didn't play it smart, partner, no? When Thomas took those 2 Nelson Asaytono, and sabi ko nga, no? It's in situations like this where you need the leadership of Jojo. Where is he?
Uh-oh. And there's another slam jam. Well, it's slamming time here. Puro no-fear slam ang ginagawa dito ng San Miguel. And they're well on their way to their second win. 82-68 na po ang kanilang abante.